we're having the Gibson art exhibit / custom shop event with James A. Willis. And James is a renowned artist in his own right before getting involved with Gibson at all in any way. And he brought a bunch of his art, and he does great stuff besides the paintings. There's a motorcycle downstairs, and he's done work on the motorcycle and the seat and the gas tank, and it's just like such a creative guy. And when you talk to him for a few minutes, you see like the wheels are always turning with him. It's just pure genius. And Gibson was smart enough to kind of like team up with him, and he did a bunch of custom guitars, drawings and etchings and things on the guitar that are just wonderful, and it's kind of mixing the art world with the guitar world, and we thought it was great. I'm glad to have him here today.
I'm known for mostly painting New York City, traditional kind of stuff, and I also do some southern coastal Georgia paintings as well, but my career is based primarily around the New York cityscape painting. And then the way this relationship started was Gibson wanted to do a New York themed guitar. And a friend of mine who had a painting that I'd done kind of put us together, and one thing led to another. And then when they first reached out to me, rather than paint on the guitar, because I also work on building motorcycles and surfboards and other things like that, I thought, well, I'll try to customize the guitar, and then I'll just include a painting so the guitar could be a guitar. And that's the way this started out. I've always been like obsessed with Edgar Allan Poe for some reason. Right here, this guitar is Edgar, and then this is Mask of Red Death, and that's the Raven back on the back. So the way, actually, I'm going to turn this, because when they're like this, I think that they're a little more sort of, a little more understated, maybe. I mean, but so then, like his stories, if the owner of this guitar chooses to share this with you, he can let you know that on the back is the sort of the punchline to the story, and again, really trying to think about the flow of the guitar and the way the sound's moving through the guitar and stuff like that. And with this one, it's same thing. I mean, it's just so iconic, the lines of the V, and I'm like, when I wanted to do the Raven, obviously you're thinking wings, but I'm like, how's that going to work? And rather than just carve it like big wings, which is the easy way, I actually just sort of did this on the back. And again, it becomes a secret kind of between the owner of the guitar and the, he can share it if he wants to or she wants to. And that's kind of the way it's going. For years I've been trying to paint paintings of guitars, motorcycles, and women. I can't get it right. If I walk outside and I see like the sunset or the skyline, I go back to my studio, I'll paint it, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I saw, But I can't. The other stuff's like chasing the tail of a dragon. I can never get it, And so I had this guitar sitting in the studio, and I just randomly did a little study of it. And then I'm like, that's kind of cool. And then I did another study of it and I stuck the three together, and I'm like, oh, I like it. And so then my last 5 days in Nashville were basically doing these kind of like little combined studies of the guitars. And that's kind of like right where I'm at. I don't know where these are going to go, but I think it's, that's kind of where my head is right now. So.
Okay,
yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Whew.